guys. How are you guys today? Thank you for coming and checking me out again. And today I just want to focus on trying to do some weight workouts. I've been just obsessed with looking at YouTube chat videos with people lifting weights and getting all those muscles in and trying to invest in themselves for older age so that we can manage for ourselves. So it's all about getting that health. Let's get that health. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say I don't really have a full workout because I have to follow some people, and one of the persons I was watching on YouTube is her name is Massey Aries, and I'm going to follow her. I really like her body. So I'm gonna follow some of her workouts, and some of them that I don't think I can handle or do or want to improvise, I will change it up. Okay, so let's get going. She's warming up now. I tend to like to do a little bit of jumping jacks to warm up. I feel like that helps warm up my entire body. I like to do about 20 or 30. 7, 8, most people have issues with when it comes to squatting. This could be another video discussed in another video. 14, it's the fact that they lack mobility 16, or flexibility, 18, and they also have poor movement patterns. So anytime that you see me doing legs or anything concerning my lower half, you're gonna see me doing this warm up. So this is called. So she's actually on the ground right now, opening up her legs like this. If you want to end up in the same place where you started, then I suggest to keep your heels on the ground as you support yourself with your arms the entire time. So keep the heels down, making contact with the floor. We're doing 15. Okay. Third movement. We're going to get in a half kneeling position here. We're going to reach out and stand up. We're going to do 5. So today we have some reverse lunges. And I want you to remember this position. This is called a half kneeling position, right? That's the start of your lunge. And when we're doing these reverse lunges, I want you to remember, hey, you're just finding your half kneeling position. We're going to go for 5. I want you to tuck the hips under so that we're getting the hip flexors involved in here. Last one. All right, now we're going to stand up and turn this into a standing knee hug. So we're going to loosen up our glutes. Today, we're going to do it all. You're going to feel glutes, you're going to feel hamstrings, you're going to feel quads, you're going to feel core, you're going to feel a lot of things. So we're going to repeat the warm-up twice. 15 shin boxes, 5 reverse squats, 5 knee pulls. I think I'm already here, but let's do that again. All right. 10 squats. 3. 15 chin boxes. Oh, this is a warm up, guys. I'm tired already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Reverse lunges with reach. Now I'm going to alternate. This is just getting the body warmed up. And a lot of you guys ask me, when is a good time
to do cardio. Is it before or after you start? And I don't believe we should pre-exhaust our bodies, you know, prior to doing heavy lifts, just because we're gonna need that energy. And if you are fatigued, right, it's gonna be really hard for you to lift harder, right? So our last is a standing knee hug for 5. It's 1. Hold everything for a second at the top.
I feel like this is a workout already.
It's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. This could be your warm-up for every lower body day. It's definitely my warm-up for a lot of the days that I do lower half. So let's get down to business. Let's get the workout in. All right, team, so the first movement is a goblet squat. Now I'm gonna give you 2 tips for beginners. This is basically the best squat you can do as a beginner because it's gonna set you up in really good position. So if you're lacking flexibility or ankle mobility, it's going to be really hard for you to get some depth into your squat without feeling that you're going backwards. So what I want you to do for this workout is grab 5 pounds or a book if you're doing this at home and elevate your feet about 1 inch off the ground. I'm using 5-pound plates. From here, you're gonna grab your kettlebell. If you have 3, 4 sets, whatever sets, make sure that your first set starts as, hey, you're just gauging this. We have 12 reps per movement. So these reps will be about hypertrophy, right? So if you don't know, the gains, right? So I want you to bring the elbows in and find your deepest squat and come right back up. At all times, I want you to feel your heels. And this is basically a weight that is really easy for me. But again, we have 3 sets and I'm just warming up. Followed by a hip thrust. We have 12 reps. So whether you have a bench, if you don't have a
already,
setup
guys.
at the gym, you don't have to. So we're gonna set up a bar.
Hip thrust.
I'm gonna start with something that I know that I'm really, that's a warm-up weight for me, right? And what I would like you to do when you're setting up for your hip thrust is to go into full hip extension, right? So I'm gonna start with what not to do and then what to do, okay? So you're gonna bring your feet close to your butt, and from here, you're gonna tuck your hips under. So I don't want to see a rib cage. I want you to bring the rib cage and your hips up for 12.
Oh God. I did 10. She's not doing much arms. So in between that, I would just try to.
You know what I say? We don't compromise weight for form, right? You don't want to teach your body in proper movement pattern. It is best that you do an exercise with moderate resistance, that you know you're performing everything with good mechanics, rather than just putting on all this weight that you cannot perform with proper form. Okay, so rest about a minute and a half. I don't like to rest a lot when it comes to doing volume, right? If I'm focusing on strength, I'll wait about 3 minutes before I jump onto the next movement. But if I'm doing a workout circuit style, whether it's superset or larger circuits, I like to move quick.
For me,
that means that not only
I'm so
will
tired.
I get my strength training, but also I get my cardio, right? So let's start. So I started with moderate weight. Now I'm going to move to something heavier. Okay.
I don't know, she's talking so much.
All right, so now we're racking up to like the big girl weight, right?
Okay,
so
while she's doing that, I'm going
like
to
I
do
said in the beginning, don't expect things to be easy. When you expect them to be hard, you know what you're getting yourself into. Pain is temporary. This is 12 reps of your time. I know this is going to burn. I know it's not going to be fun, but get it done. Pain is temporary. Once I'm done with these 2 sets, I'll be okay. But never leave the gym knowing that you could have done 1 more set, that you could have done better, right? This is temporary. You got this. Let's get it.
Now I can't keep up with her, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, team, so check this out. If you're looking at the change of weight, so remember what I said earlier in the video, that it's better for you to do something with proper mechanic than just try to push a bunch of weight. So if you're looking at a decreasing weight, I didn't feel like I went into full hip extension throughout my entire rep range. Therefore, I humbled myself, I took the weight off, and let's do our 3rd and last set. So if you want to compare both clips or both sets, you'll realize that here I go into full hip extension.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh God.
That was difficult. All right, so right when I'm done with a set, now I plan my weight and everything else that I'm going to be doing for the 2nd set. So let's get ready for the next superset.
While she got ready for the superset, how we do? 1, 2, 3.
All right, team, so 2nd circuit or 2nd superset is going to be an elevated front foot reverse lunge. So what this is doing is really increasing the range in which you go down. Therefore, you have an ability to target your glutes a lot better. So we're going to go 12 repetitions.
Elevated.
So you should feel your quads, you should feel your glutes, right? So let's get it.
I'm trying to hurt myself. I don't know how much she's doing. Did she say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Followed by RDLs.
Wow.
So now that we're done with the reverse lunges, we're gonna superset this with dumbbell RDLs. So what I want you to keep in mind with this movement here is that you're driving your booty back as you bend your or hinge your body forward, and as you stand up, just like we did on the hip thrust, you're gonna give me a full, as you stand, full hip extension. We're gonna go for 12. All right, going into the last set right now. Let's go. All right, team, so third and last superset for this leg day is going to be step-ups. Nice and simple. You're going to place your foot on the bench, and we're going to alternate.
Step up, she said. Okay, I'm coming. It's already started, guys. Probably not high enough, but hey, it's something. She's
And
too
you're gonna try to
fast for
bring
me.
the foot onto to meet the top foot.
This one that she's doing is kind of crazy. Let's see if I can do it.
For this one, we're only going to be doing 8, okay? And if it's too difficult, what I want you to do is put more of your leg onto the bench and modify that way. The more extended that leg is, the harder the move becomes.
See.
And repeat it 3 more times. Let's get it. If your step up is feeling solid, right? Increase the weight, okay? So that means you're not forcing the step up. If it feels good throughout the entire rep where you feel solid, you're coming up and down without any issue, I want you to bring up the weight.
Are you guys still with me? Did you get your activity in today? I'm not getting mine in.
And the reason
Let's
why
do this.
I like this Copenhagen, it's better than an adductor machine. You're rarely gonna see me in the gym using machines. I feel like my body,
I don't see why her body looks like
and
that.
usually machines
Hard work here, guys.
adjust your form.
Hard work.
They don't allow you to actually use your entire body and use your core, right? It actually sets you in a position, right? So this would be the equivalent
Oh God.
of you doing
I
your
don't know if this is
adductor
good for my,
work at the gym
for
on
me.
a machine.
One more set. And I don't think I'll do the third session there.
All right, let's finish strong with the last set, and let's get it. You're only as strong as your grip. I'm strong, but my grip is not letting me do the last 3 reps. So I have to rest them out, my forearms. Whew. All right.
Some recipes taste better when they're
Hate it when they start with smash in the middle of a workout.
fun. And finally, a delicious touch. Because Nutella always adds something tasty. Nutella, wake up to wow.
6, 7, 8, 9,
If you cannot do this, just bring
11,
more of your leg onto the platform.
12,
Just put a towel over so that you're protecting yourself from the corner, and it's because it usually hurts. But put that leg in a lot more.
Oh God.
All right, team. And now, for the cool down, as I'm talking to you, right? We're gonna go back to the chin boxes. And this is repetition, repetition, repetition. If you're having any issues with mobility,
6,
mobility
7,
or flexibility, we want to start
8,
the warm-up, warming up the muscles in the joints that
9,
we're gonna use the most, and we're gonna cool down,
10.
sort of like the same way when I like to start and end
She's
my
finished,
leg days
guys.
or my lower body days
I am
with
not
chin
done yet. Today's a full body day for me. And let's do some rows like this. Make sure the back is straight and elbows tuck in. Squeeze shoulder blades at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage that core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. Let's go. And above shoulder. Okay, push. 1, 2. Some people says better on the knees. Let me try it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So guys, I'm gonna just do another round of the arms and call it a day. I hope you guys get some activity in. I'm really tired, as you can see. My energy is not here, but hopefully in the next video it will be. But I hope you're taking notes. I'm still putting it in. Let's find time for health, for self-care. Let's catch that health. Do it with me. High five. Okay.